These are resisted marches with a mini band. So you got a mini band wrapped around each foot at about the arch of each foot, so it stays nice and solid on your foot through the marches. And then you're just bringing one knee up as high as you can and controlling it back down to the floor before you bring the other knee up as high as you can and march it slowly back down to the floor. Now, I say slowly, pay attention to the tempo that you've been recommended to perform this exercise at. You're likely going to be recommended to have a certain amount of time to bring the knee up, a certain amount of time to hold it, or possibly no hold, and then a certain amount of time to bring it back down, and then maybe some time to rest, but that's likely 0. And that tempo will affect the goal that you're trying to achieve with this exercise, whether that is more control on the descent or more power on the up, or a little bit of both somehow. You can also level this exercise up a little bit by stepping your feet out and trying to keep your feet more neutral, so not letting your feet start out so close and narrow, but actually being about hip width apart. I'll call that neutral. So when that foot comes up, now you actually have a little bit of adductor engagement trying to hold the foot out as you bring the knee up, and then control it back down, and then up and back out. Because a little bit of those adductors involved more when you have your feet out wider. And up to you, you can then try to do it even further out for an even wider stance, marching out nice and wide. So pay attention to what you've been instructed to do this, whether it's wide, neutral, or narrow stances, and what the pacing is, whether it's fast power or more slower controlled with certain directions of the tempo. These are your resisted marches with a mini band.